Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing today? Alright, let me go ahead and get right into it. I have a haul for you guys, and I have some pretty good stuff. I didn't think this was going to be too huge, but I have a few things to show. I made a little list for myself, so if you see me looking over there. First thing I wanted to do is I want to show you what backpack I'm using today, and it is this guy right here. Hopefully this lighting is okay. I usually film at night, but I kind of have the blinds open, or not blind. Well, I do have blinds, but I got curtains over the blinds. But anyway, okay, this might be hard to see. This is the Coach Charter backpack. If you can see, so I've been using this today. I haven't used this one for a while. I got this one I got it in, I remember, I got it in September of 2021, September or October. So it was like early September or early October, late September anyway. And what is that? I'm blanking. We're in 2024. So 21 to 22, 23. So 3 years. Wow. I feel like I've had this for longer, but no, that's not right. Is it? Anyway, wait, are we in 20? Wait, we're in 2024. I'm like, are we in 2023? No, we're going to be in 25 eventually. Anyway. All right. So this backpack right here, I like it. Without going into a whole, detailed feature, one thing I like about it is that since it does have this compartment back here for the laptop, which I don't put a laptop in here. The thought of carrying a laptop around with me just kind of makes me want to vomit. But I like that it's kind of cozy. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels kind of like if you were like a little dog and you were living in here, you would just feel really cozy. That's kind of how I think of it. Anyway, I was gonna say something else too. I like how the zippers don't go too far down. I like that. It might be a little bit harder for some people to kind of like find what they're looking for, because you kind of gotta like, it doesn't just open all the way. But I like that because to me that feels more secure. Oh, and while I have this out, I'll show you. Do I have any? Oh, I put that in my phone case. Anyway, this is the wallet I'm using. I'm still using my LV wallet. I carry two. Well, sometimes I carry more than two, but I have two wallets that I'm carrying with me. But this one I got a while ago. I got this at the Coach outlet. I actually found it. I saw it online, and it was sold out online. And then I ended up calling a few of the outlets by me, and it was a little hard to track down. But I found this. I like this a lot. It has the card compartments right here. And then I want to show all my information. That has a zip compartment right here, which I don't put change in this. I'll put I do have a coin that I carry around, but not for like paying with change. But anyway, I'll put like my driver's license and things that you want to keep a little bit more secure, and then things that you need readily available, like most used credit cards, I'll have there. So, all right, I'll show you that. Zip it back up. All right. Oh, bro, little hang tag came off. Good thing it came off, and it's just one of the little, I don't mean just, but it's one of these, it's not one of the fancy schmancy ones. The fancy schmancy hang tags on the bags or backpacks that I do have, I'm like afraid to carry those on there because I don't want them to fall off. So I know there's like, you can take some pliers or something and clamp it down. So I need to actually do that because I have some cool ones and I don't carry them on my backpacks or anything because I'm paranoid they're going to fall off. But anyway, so, all right, let me get into it. So first things first, what do I want to start with? Okay, outfit of the day. It's hard for me to show you what I'm wearing in this setting because I kind of want to show you the shorts, but I feel like if I stand up, it's like awkward because then all you see is the shorts. And anyway, but I have on this Komar. I don't even know if you can see. It's sunny, which I like, but it might be too glary. But we're just going to roll with it for now. We'll do better next time. I don't know if you can see that at all. I hardly can right now. Maybe I'll watch it back and it'll be more apparent. But Komar, I think is how you say it. Anyway, this hoodie, I got this I want to say about 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more. But it's in this navy color. I don't always go for navy, but I've kind of been gravitating towards navy a little bit lately. So anyway, and this is a little bit more fitted, which I like. And then I have on I don't know if I hauled these on this channel or my ASMR video. I might have put them on my hauled them in my ASMR haul, and then maybe mention them. I think I maybe did that. I can't remember. But I have on my Patagonia shorts. They're like sweat shorts. They're in a gray color, kind of like a gray with like a little bit of, I would show you, but it's like hard to show you. Anyway, but I really like those. They're a little bit more fitted, which I like. I feel like it's a little bit more, anyway, just feel a little bit more fitted. Anyway, all right. And then shoes, I'll show you as I put them in my face. These shoes, I got these right about a year ago, a little bit over, yeah, I got them a little bit over a year ago because I went to New York in early October. We're now in like kind of mid to late October. And so I got these before my New York trip. So anyway, these right here, they're New Balance. I got these from Nordstrom Rack. Yellow is like my favorite color, just about one of my favorites. I don't really have a favorite. It kind of changes. It's hard to say. I usually say yellow because I do really like yellow, but anyway, so those, I'm wearing those. All right, so on with the new stuff. All right, these, I really like these a lot. I'm going to talk about these for a minute. Hopefully you guys can see. So I haven't worn these out yet, but these are the Birkenstock Kyoto sandals, okay? I kind of want to call them slides because they are kind of like a slide, but technically I don't know if that's right or wrong or whatever, but anyway, I like these a lot. They are in a gray taupe color. Bro, there's hair on them. They're Velcro, okay, which, here. So you can kind of adjust it to fit your foot. I've started wearing them around the house a little bit. I had a little bit of an issue with these, which I'll talk about. I think it's going to be okay, but I was pretty like bummed out at first. Okay, so where to go next? Anyway, I'll tell you about the issue. So I got them in the normal wide version. My foot is wider, a little bit wider than like most people's foot. So like even shoes that are like, they have Birkenstocks, you can get them narrow, but my foot's, you know, that would be like obviously too narrow. Sometimes wide shoes, I need them even a little bit wider. So these, I got them in the regular wide version, okay? And I've been talking 7 minutes? Dang, bro. What was I saying? I'm losing my train of thought now. I got too many things going on. Trying to like, anyway. You got them in the wide version, the regular wide version. Anyway, I got them in the wide version, size 43, because I have two other pair of Birkenstocks, and I have them in the same size, and they fit me great. One of them is the Birkenstock Bostons, and then, which I got 4 years ago. I got them in November of 2021. It's funny, I like remember when I got a lot of this stuff. I take my purchasing history very seriously. I got them in, yeah, so about 4 years ago, I think, ish. Anyway, all right, can't do math on the spot, but they fit me very comfortably, very comfortably. I've worn them a decent amount, and they're pretty comfortable. And then I also have a pair of the Arizona sandals in the EVA, like not the traditional straps. Well, they do have straps, but like not the leather straps with the cork footbed, but they're all in EVA. I like those. I tend to not wear those as much. I like them and I want to wear them more, but usually if I am going to wear, like, if I want to wear sandals for the day, I usually would tend to wear flip-flops. So it's usually one of those things, like, I like them, but I'm like, oh, I want to wear my Havaianas. You know, it's like usually kind of one of those things. So, but maybe I need to like purposely wear those more because I do like those. I do really like those. I was like trying them on when I was like trying these on. And I'm like, man, I really do like these. Anyway, so these are, even though I got them in the wide version, they are slightly more narrow, just slightly. I even looked, I'm like, did they send me the wrong ones? Did I accidentally choose the narrow? Like what's going on? But when I hold the sole up to my other Birkenstocks, they are just slightly, like ever so slightly more narrow, like almost not really noticeable. Like it's slightly, so it's like, I know they sent me the regular kind or whatnot, but anyway, all right, I've been taking too long to tell this. So it's a little bit, they are like a little bit uncomfortable right now for me to wear because my foot wants to like hang over the side. And at first when you try them on, you're like, oh, that's fine, that's not a big deal. But it's one of those things, like something could be, like I'm putting them on right now, something can be just a little bit of a bother to where you hardly notice it when you first try. They're actually getting better, but I'll get to that in a minute. When you first try something on, but then the more you wear it, that little bit of a bother gets like a big deal. Like I was kind of wearing them around the house and I thought, okay, well, I'll kind of break them in. And it's like the more I would wear, my feet would hurt like on the sides a little bit afterwards. And I'm like, okay, I don't want it to narrow my foot. Like I think probably one of the reasons why my feet are a little bit wider is because I don't wear shoes like all that much. I mean, I wear shoes, but but I feel like that's more natural and healthy. And I feel like, okay, that's like, let's roll with that. That's like one thing that, is going for you that's healthy. But anyway, so sorry, I'm reading something coming in. Okay. What was I saying? So anyway, I don't want them to like narrow my foot, but I'm like, okay, well, maybe, Birkenstocks are supposed to kind of form to your feet. That's like the allure of, not allure, but it's like one of the premise of Birkenstocks. I'm like, okay. The thing is though, it's like I realized that if I don't want to return them. I really am not one. Leo, my cat is running around. Bro, Tiger, Jeannie, you got something going on? Do you need help? You do okay? Tig? Anyway, so I realized though that if I wear them and like try to break them in and they don't break in, I'm not going to be able to return them because you can't return them if you've worn them. So I'm like, okay, I kind of have to commit. I have to either really try to break them in or I have to return them. I was really like on the fence because I feel like, I'm like, it shouldn't be, I know they kind of form to your foot, but I'm like, it shouldn't be that hard. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be, they should fit better than this. So I was like on the fence, but there's no other size that I can get. Tiger, you are driving me up the genuine wall. What are you doing? You okay? Like up the genuine wall. Tiger, are you having a moment? Do you need help? Come here. Tiger, this is called real life cinema. Are you doing okay? Are you doing okay? Tiger, make sure you don't have nothing on you. All right. I got a scratch on my face. Anyway, we're just going to roll with it. I got to do YouTube video filming, okay? Okay? Back to what I was saying. So I thought eventually I'm like, there's no other size I can get because I obviously can't go any smaller with them. But I don't want to go, I would get the next size up, except then they're going to be too long. Like these ones fit me lengthwise, but like I have a little bit of room, like a little bit of room. So like, I know if I go bigger, they're going to get longer. And so like it's like this is a size that should fit me. So I'm like, okay, it's either this size or you don't get it at all. So I thought, okay, let me just try them on, break them in. And so I have been wearing them around the house, and you kind of just need, it's all my opinion, but you kind of just need to break them in. You kind of just need to wear them. Like I tried wearing them while I was like lifting weights a little bit because I'm like, maybe the extra weights will help. One thing that helped is I actually took one of the weights, and I'm not telling you to do this. This is not Brother Sam's Birkenstock advice. This is just something I did. This could mess up your shoe. But one thing I did is like, okay, because this, see, like you can tell I've been wearing them a little bit, but this side, like from the kind of the toe, like to here, like this is the culprit, this area. This needs to be wider. And I'm like, none of my other Birkenstocks did this, did they? You're like trying to remember. I'm like, well, maybe a little bit. I don't know. You're like going back and forth, but I even took a weight, like a 30-pound weight, and I kind of held this on an angle, and I took the weight and I kind of rolled it on the edge to kind of like widen this up a little bit. I've tried several things. That actually helped. That actually helps because they are a lot better now. They are a lot better. I haven't worn them out of the house yet, but they're a lot better. They still have more breaking in to do, but I'm to the point now where I feel like, okay, I think I'm going to be able to break these in to where I'm going to wear them. So I really like these a lot. Like I really like this shoe so much. All right, I feel like I've been going on. I've been distracted, so it's taking me like longer to say what I was trying to say. I want to show you guys something that I will wear with those, something I'll wear with those. But let me go ahead and do this. So another pair of shoes that I have, these are some Uggs, okay? These are some Uggs. And I have I had two pair of Uggs when I was in high school, and I had them up until a few years ago. I went through and I cleared out a lot of my stuff, and they were so old and beat up that I threw them out. I do kind of regret doing that now. Actually, I do think that I kind of wish I hadn't done that, but it's fine. But anyway, I do have one pair of like same color. They were my dad's actually. They're like the traditional Uggs with like the fleece going all the way up, or whatnot. not, or you know what I mean, like the higher ones. These are more the Chelsea boot style, and then they do have the fleece, or not, I'm calling it fleece, but Sherpa, or you know, whatever that is on the inside. I like these a lot. I'll talk about this now. I did buy these. I got two of them. These are shoe wideners, okay? Shoe wideners, and then like you kind of adjust them like that. I got these off Amazon because a problem that I have with a lot of my shoes is my feet are just they're too wide. My feet are too wide for most shoes. I mean, if I'm gonna wear flip-flops, and that works out perfectly because, you know, there's no wall, like that's fine. But like if I'm gonna buy tennis shoes or sneakers, usually what'll happen is I'll get them and I'll just be like, okay, I have to break them in. I have to break them in. And I'll try to be like mindful when I walk, maybe walk kind of on the sides of my feet a little bit at first, a little bit to try to break them in. But these have helped. These have helped. I can't use these on the Birkenstocks because there's nothing, the area that needs to be widened is too close to the bottom. So anyway, it's like this area right here. It's like this edge, you know what I mean? This edge that just needs, which this is getting better, but anyway, so that, but I like having these. I got those from Amazon. What else do I want to show you? Oh, I did get a new cologne. I've gotten this cologne before. I have a Scentbird subscription, and I have found several good fragrances through them. I'm more particular than I realize. I used to think that, oh, I appreciate everything. I'll like any kind of fragrance, but I am more particular than what I realized, which I think is a good thing. But anyway, this is one that I got as a sample, actually, a year ago. It was October. I think it was my October order of 2022. I know a year ago it was 23. No, 2 years. Wow, was that 2 years ago? It was, bro. Dang, I think. I got this in October of 22 as a sample. Look at me, this purchase history remembering. And I just really liked it. It kind of reminds me of a cologne or like a body spray from American Eagle that I had when I was in high school. I tried to kind of Google and or like look online to see if I could find it because I remember what the bottle looked like, but I can't find it anyway. Or when I was in middle school, actually, even, but this right here, I know it's kind of hard to see. So this is by the company or the brand Sanctuary. And I didn't understand the name at first, but let me tell you the name. You're gonna be like, what? The name is North Atlantic Right Whale. Okay, and I thought that's kind of an odd name for a cologne, but they have something to do with endangered species or something kind of like that. I assume. Like, I don't know if the proceeds or a portion of the proceeds go to help, I was looking at something real quick. I don't know if that will happen or what, or if anyway, but that's why it's named after an animal. So this smells so good. It smells so good. I actually have two bottles because the first one that came to me when I got it, I noticed that it was like, I've used this a little bit, but not a lot. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't look like it's very full. Like, I'm like, shouldn't it be fuller than that? And then even the packaging had like, it was a little, like you could tell some had like spilt out or whatever. And what actually happened, which I have the sprayer out now, but the glass had chipped or had broken. And so that's why some had spilt out. So anyway, they actually sent me another one for free. So that's pretty cool actually. So I have 2, 1.5, or 1 and more than 1.5, but I do have the like little like cologne, the smaller decanters, like if you want to carry one around with you or whatnot, so I can use this to refill some of those. So that's nice to have a backup. But this is one of my favorite scents. I really like this one a lot. All right, also, I want to show you, I have some sweatpants to show you guys. Let me show you this. So this, I did show this in my ASMR video. I don't think I've shown this on this channel yet. I don't think so. I'm trying not to be too repetitive, but things like this are one of the reasons why I really like to go to TJ Maxx. So a lot of the home decor and decorations and stuff at TJ Maxx, I do like, I like some, I have some of it. You know, like a lot of stuff I have actually is from TJ Maxx, but sometimes it can kind of look like too TJ Maxxy, you know what I mean? And I love TJ Maxx. I really like TJ Maxx, but I'm like, okay, I don't want it to look like TJ Maxx threw up on my house necessarily. So I've tried to be a little bit more like picky, you know what I mean? And I found these two sculptures. These are awesome. Every time I'm in a TJ Maxx, I go down the same aisle to see if they have these. So this right here, and then this right here. I have an itch. I mean, I think even just from like looking at it on camera, like the weight of these, they feel so nice. Like they just feel so expensive. I saw these, I'm like, man. I got this one first, and then I went back and this one was still there, and I got this one. I'm glad I have them both. They had a few other ones. Another one that I was looking at, it was a sculpture of David, like kind of from the chest up or whatnot. And I almost got that. I was like, okay, I tend to overdo things a lot. Like if I like something, I tend to get a lot of it. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, okay, just pace yourself. But the one of David, it you know, eventually it sold out. And so I kind of wish I got it now. I kind of wish I got it because I have another sculpture that my family had from like way back when I was growing up or whatever that I kind of also have like displayed over here. And so anyway, those look kind of cool with that. So I wanted to show you that. All right. Oh, I do have some stuff I got from TJ Maxx today. And I have one thing I'm going to kind of open with you guys a little bit. All right. But first, let me show you some sweatpants. So I've been trying to, this might sound silly, but I've been trying to get sweatpants that are like a little bit nicer. You know what I mean? So by my standard at least. So I got these from Nordstrom Rack. Okay. I have a few pairs I'm going to show you. These Adidas sweatpants, bro. There we go. And these, one thing I like about these, okay, the material's a little bit thinner, which I kind of like because I'm kind of warm-blooded. I can get hot kind of easily. So I do like to wear sweatpants because I do get cold, but I tend to, sometimes when other people are a little chilly, I might feel comfortable. So anyway, they, instead of having the elastic at the bottoms, they have these, and I tend to like that because I kind of just, I don't know, I kind of like the way that lays a little bit better. And I have been, when I've been trying on my Birkenstocks, sometimes I've had like baggy sweatpants on because it just had been what I was wearing that day. And I like them because the baggy sweatpants, it kind of, this sounds funny. Like this sounds funny. I'm like, that sounds so like a dad joke or something, but there's no other way to describe it. It's kind of has like ninja vibes. It really does. Like if you have, I know, it sounds dramatic, but there's no other way I know how to describe it because it's kind of like very wrappy, like very bandage kind of looking. And if you have on like baggy sweatpants, it kind of covers up this part of your foot. And so, you know, then the toes are open. So it kind of has like, you kind of feel like a ninja a little bit, or like that certain kind of vibe. Like I'm not trying to be dramatic. I know that sounds so like dramatic, but that's like the vibe that it gives. So wearing some sweatpants like this, it just has, there's like a feeling that comes with it that I like. Like, it's the best way I know how to explain it. I don't know. Anyway, so those sweatpants, and then I have another pair that I got, but they are, well, actually, I was going to say they're in the wash. They're clean now, but they're hanging up. These are another pair of Adidas sweatpants. These are a little bit heavier. These do have the cuffs at the bottom, but they're not super like, you know, they're not like super tight or whatever. So I like it when it's a little bit looser at the bottom sometimes. What else do I want to say about these? I have the same pair of these in brown, and I really like them. I haven't worn them yet because it has been hot. It's starting to get colder now. It's starting to get colder, like as of a week ago. Today's Saturday. As of a week ago on Monday, it got like cold, like overnight. And then these right here, these are kind of neat. They have like a kind of a camel print on. These are in a size small, and they actually fit pretty well. Usually I get my size sweatpants, or my sweatpants and gym shorts or like, you know, sweat shorts in a medium or a large. But I have been realizing, I probably mentioned this several times, but sometimes that's just too big. Sometimes that's just too big. So sometimes like small will fit. Sometimes my wear small, I'm like, yeah, okay, that is a little bit too snug, but it is a little bit more flattering, I think, sometimes to just get what your actual size is. So anyway, I've been trying to do that with sweatpants. These are the brand, you can get this brand at like TJ Maxx or Marshalls, but 90 degree reflex by Reflex Men's. Anyway, so these, they fit, I felt like they fit pretty flattering when I was trying them on. So I got those, and then one other pair by the same brand, just a different variation. All right, so then on to some new things from TJ Maxx today. Should I open this new thing with you? What time is it? Okay, I think I'm okay on time. Okay, I'll save that to the end. So I got these. I just looked very quickly at the clothing. I just went to TJ Maxx, but like just very quickly. They had these shorts, okay? I thought these were cool. These are in a size medium by the brand Head. I feel like I see that brand. I don't know if I have anything from them, but I just thought they look kind of cool. I tried them on. I've been into shorts that are like a little bit shorter lately. They had them on clearance for $6. Not that like, I always check the clearance rack, but I try to be careful not to get something just because it's on clearance. Like I'm like, okay, would I like this if it was at regular price? But I like these a lot. They are kind of thin, which sometimes is good because they're ventilated, but I'm like, okay, I gotta be careful about wear something under those. But anyway, these, I like those. And this shirt, this is from TJ Maxx, but it is from Zara. Okay, and this is a little bit different for me, but I tried it on, like, you know what, I really like it. So it's in a size large, and I think it's meant to be oversized anyway, so it's pretty big on me. I normally do not go for like polo shirts. I usually just don't go for that. I don't like the way, I feel like whenever I wear those shirts, it's because I have to, you know, it's because you're like, you know, like work has a certain dress code or something. It's like, I feel like whenever I wear something like that, it's because I have to. It's never because I want to. Some guys wear polos a lot, and like, that's cool. I appreciate the style, but I just never, well, that's not entirely true, actually. I did just buy a couple shirts with polo style collars that I think are all right. I don't know. I might say that, but then I might go out and like, you know, you might see me in my next video wearing a polo collar shirt, but anyway. But this isn't. This is a little bit different, okay? It's short sleeves. It's short sleeves, but it kind of has this almost like what you would expect on like a long sleeve sweatshirt or like a zip up hoodie type of thing. You know, it kind of has that, and I tried it on, and it looks really cool. It was oversized, but it looked very like intentional. It really reminded me of like the 90s, 2000s. I remember trying on a big oversized Tommy Hilfiger shirt from Marshall's, and I really liked it because it looked like, well, I liked part of it because it looked like a, you know, vintage 90s Tommy Hilfiger, you know, like way back when. I thought, oh, you know, like a throwback to the past or whatever. But I tried it on for whatever reason. That one, I didn't like the way it looked on me. I'm like, nah, you know, not, you like have the best vision, but then you try it on and you're like, okay, actually, I don't like that as much. This gave me that same feeling. This kind of gave me that feeling I was looking for in that other shirt. So anyway, when I tried it on, I took this hoodie off, but underneath I have a white t-shirt. So I tried it on with this white t-shirt on under it, and I liked the way that looked. And then I took this t-shirt off and tried it on with no t-shirt on, and I liked the way that looked too. So I thought, okay, it's a little bit different, but I really like it. The sleeves are really long. Like, it's hard to tell just by, you know, without me trying it on, but the sleeves are really long, and I like that. I feel like that just adds to it. So this is a little bit different for me, but I think I will get a lot of use out of this. So, all right, last but definitely not least, I always like to look in the travel section, like the luggage and travel section. I always look at the backpacks. They have like, I always look at the backpacks in the men's section, but then I always look in just the normal travel section, just general travel section for the backpacks as well. I've started to, at least, because I found some really good stuff there. This is like kind of the travel accessory stuff. So this brand, Canada Weather Gear, I feel like this is a brand I hear about a lot. I don't, you know, maybe more people know more about it than I do, but I feel like, isn't that a good brand? Isn't that like a named brand? Anyway, what is this? This is a packable duffel. Excuse me. I was trying to like look it up online because I'm like, okay, what does it actually look like? So from what I can tell, I think I'll like it. So let's try it on. I'm almost afraid that I'm gonna, oh, does it turn in? I'm like almost afraid I'm gonna like take this out. I'm not gonna be able to get it back to how it needs to be. So let's just see. Is it packed in a thing or is it self a thing? Oh, okay. It's not quite as big as I thought it would be. That's okay. Okay. I thought this would be good because I have at least one road trip coming up, and your boy likes to shop, although this ain't gonna hold everything that I gotta buy. I thought it was gonna be bigger. I thought it was gonna be bigger for some reason. But anyway, I do like it though. I do like it. So it's a duffel bag. Let's see. Oh, okay, I see. I thought this would be good. I need to like see if there's like a tutorial. I feel like I can never fold things in the exact right way. You know what I mean? I'm like, can it like not be so hard? I know I'm off camera now. I'm gonna try to fold this and see if that might, well, because I'm like trying to fold it not too haphazardly. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I think, bro. Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of got it. I don't have it in there as flat as it came, but I got it back. So this I thought would be just good to kind of like throw, if I am traveling, throw to my backpack or, you know, whatever suitcase I'm taking, and then I'll have an extra one. I don't know how that would work if I'm traveling by plane, because you can only bring so many things like onto the plane, and I don't think that something like this is something that I would check in. You know, it just seems like kind of too not sturdy enough of a thing to like check in. So I'm like, if I do buy stuff when I'm going somewhere, anyway, so maybe more for a road trip, but I thought it would be good to have. Although what I'm buying, I'm gonna need more room, but nonetheless. So all right, that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, and I almost feel like I should change this channel to like Sam likes to shop or something like that. I don't think I'm really gonna do it. Maybe I will anyway, but all right, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Adios.